Okay, welcome to today's lesson where we'll be looking at state symbols. So basically we have four types of state symbols. So these state symbols are normally used when you are writing a chemical equation, so that you know each and every compound or element involved in the chemical equation in which state it is. So there are basically four types of state symbols. So firstly, the first one is the solid state, which has a symbol S. Okay, the symbol S. And then the second one is liquid state. Liquid state. So things to do with fluids. Molten state are denoted by L, small letter L. Then the third one is the gas state. So all gases, if there's a gas that is involved in a chemical equation, that one is denoted by G, small letter G. Then the fourth one is aqueous state. The aqueous state. So aqueous state, this is so this one, aqueous. Aqueous state. So these states of matter, each one represents a particular state of matter. For example, if a substance is in solid state, so we give it that particular symbol as S. So if that particular substance or compound that you are looking at or dealing with is in liquid form, so we denote it as being in liquid state. Then if you are dealing with a gas, then that particular compound is denoted by the gas state symbol, which is small letter G. Then of all these substances, solid substances that are soluble, those that can dissolve in water, those substances that can dissolve in water, or compounds or elements that can dissolve in water, those substances are said to be in aqueous state, meaning that that particular substance can be able to dissolve in water. So how do we use these state symbols in chemical equations? How do we use these state symbols in chemical equations? So the first example that we are going to look at is if you have sodium that is reacting with hydrochloric acid. So what is going to be formed here is sodium chloride and hydrogen gas. So now we are supposed to include the state symbols. So sodium, this is a metal, so this one is in solid state. Then hydrochloric acid, this one has the ability to dissolve in water, so this one is in aqueous state. Then sodium chloride, the salt that has been formed from this reaction, this one also is in aqueous state. Then hydrogen gas, this one is in gas state. So these small letters that are shown in brackets, these are state symbols. So just by looking at a chemical equation, you should be able to tell in which state it is. whether it is in liquid state, solid state, gas state, or aqueous state. So when you look at the first element here, which is sodium, this one is in solid state. Hydrochloric acid has AQ in brackets, so this is aqueous state. Then sodium chloride is also in aqueous state. Then hydrogen gas there, it is in gas state. Then another example, so that we fully understand what we are talking about, you might have magnesium oxide. So magnesium oxide, that is reacting with hydrochloric acid, giving us magnesium chloride and water. Okay, so normally magnesium oxide is in solid state, hydrochloric acid is in aqueous state, magnesium chloride aqueous state. Then water we all know that it is in liquid state. So this is how we use state symbols. I hope this is helpful, because next we are going to be looking at net ionic equations. So ionic equations are highly dependent on the presence of state symbols. Without the state symbols, or knowing what state symbols are involved in that chemical equation, it will be very difficult for you to come up with an ionic equation. So look out for the next video where we are going to look at ionic equations. Thank you for watching.